Hello everybody, my name is Sirhc and welcome back to the NightOwl server. We are back here in the swamp. I showed this off last episode, but this is our work in progress witch farm. I've done a little bit to it since the last time. It's still not done yet. I was hoping some witches would spawn while we were doing the intro, but obviously they don't want to come in. I did kill a bunch of witches. As you can see, there's lots of XP, some redstone. In fact, let's go collect this. So what I have done here is I put in a nice shifting floor for the witches to fall through, and they will fall down into, oh, I missed, looks like a potion or something in there. They'll fall down into that area. So let's check this out. I'll show you how I did it. Let's first disable it so that it's not going off while we're in there. Because that would be kind of annoying. So let's get up here and get in here. And all this glass here is so that mobs do not spawn in this area. Let's see. So here I have a solid trip line. You can hear it going off. I got tripwires all along that side, and on top I have redstone dust going over there. This side there's nothing, it's just the tripwires. And what happens is, it's we can't really get over that way, but there's redstone dust that goes down onto that block, and underneath this block is a piston. And so when you activate it, what the piston does is sends a pulse right down here. And in fact, we can put this redstone back and kind of take a look at it. As you see, it pulses the pistons and pushes the floor that way. And then we'll go take a look at the other side to see what I have going on over there. Oh, this spot didn't have glass. I don't have quite enough. Hello, Silva. Don't see him on too often. So let's head over to the other side to see how the pistons push back. So right in the floor here, I have a redstone block. And so what happens is these pistons push the floor that way. This redstone block ends up here and powers that redstone right there, which then powers all these pistons. Really easy. So once this floor moves over one block, then it powers all this, and the pistons move it back. And that will shift the floor and make the witches fall through. Just like that. If you... Whoa, there it goes again. Very awesome. So right as they spawn, they'll fall down and end up underneath. Now, all that I have to do is decide... Let's see, don't hit me with potions, please. All I have to do is decide whether I want them to just fall and drop right here and die, and then I can collect their items and bring them up to the AFK area, or I can transport these witches out of this area. I'll probably transport them this way, probably out to here or so, and then I'll raise them up with a water elevator and then drop them and have the items get collected over here and sorted. There's another witch. So I'll have to decide which one I want to do for that. Right now I'm leaning towards moving the witches because I like to watch the witches fall. That's always fun. Rather than having them fall over there out of sight and then just having items come to you. Well, we finally updated to the newest snapshot, 13W41A, and we finally got off of 37, which is really cool. We finally got some new stuff like connecting maps. Oh, I'm so glad that we now have this. My map looks so awesome. Not done with it yet. I haven't worked on it since the last episode. But it's so beautiful right now. I love it. I love it. It's so good. But yeah, I still have 11 more maps, which I think I figured out. That's about like 16,000 blocks I have to run. Because it's 4,000 blocks from up there down to there, and I usually need to make about 3 passes to kind of cover it all up. So not quite 16, because it's not quite that, but I also have to run from over here all the way over to there. Well, and boat, I guess. And I need to go to the centers and make the map, and then I have to like fill out the map, and it's just a lot of work to be done there. So a few things I've been working on since the last episode. I haven't recorded in quite a few days, but I have been doing some stuff. One of them, there's a nice stained glass window of an owl. It's a little derpy, I have to admit. Vert did that. I did not. I might have to fix it for him or something. But we finally added a road out to Cyto's right here. I've been building lots of roads lately. Vengeance Tech, AJ, Cyto, and I built a couple of roads together, and then I built one just last night. But we also added a new district to our little spawn town. This is the restaurant district. This restaurant's been here for a while, unfinished, because Rethical, who was building it, has left us. But now we have a few more. We have Goofy's Sushi Place. Welcome to NightOwl Nemo Rolls. Kind of a weird name, but it's his sushi place. And don't you guys agree it would look a lot better with a fish on top? We've been trying to tell him that, but yeah, he definitely needs to put a fish on top. This is Cyto's restaurant, Steak Shack and Pie. I don't know if it's finished yet, but I was thinking she made a map, but no, this is just one of the paintings in the Sfax. But I definitely like the purple carpet and gold tables. Gold tables was my idea. Good old Vikings colors, Minnesota Vikings. I'm not too into sports, but I definitely have to show my state pride, especially since my taxes go to them. And right over here we have the NightOwl. Vengeance Tech built this one. Got nice floor. I think it looks very much like a McDonald's. Got our different food options. Our zombie worker who just cannot get to us. He really tries hard. Got our soda machines and our playhouse. Some bathrooms. Very cool. And finally, my place, which is the least complete. I only spent a little, well, I guess it's Cyto's place. She claimed it with her horse, so I guess that's a binding contract on this server, is if you claim something while on a horse. Not sure what I want to do with this yet. I just kind of started it one night when I was bored, talking to the rest of the guys and girl, Cyto. But since Cyto claimed it, I was gonna name it like Sirhc's BBQ barbecue. It's gonna be kind of a barbecue place, but I might have to rename it Cyto's Hoser Hut, because everyone knows that How I Met Your Mother is a great show, and I love referencing it. Die, Skelly. Nobody wants you. And also, I got my first NightOwl Games kill. There's another skeleton. Got my first NightOwl Games kill. It was kind of an easy one, right in this area. So I'll show you that clip right now. Alright, everybody. We have Cyto in the death games, and she managed to kill me yesterday. With the help of Goofy, and with the help of the fact that I was typing when they came and attacked me. So we're gonna go pay her a visit. I know where she is. She is over here, working on her restaurant. So let's just peek around. And let's get her. Get her. Get her. Yay! Yay! Woohoo! That was too easy. I feel kind of bad for that, but I had to get her back since she killed me yesterday. Just had to get you back, you know? If you hadn't killed me yesterday while I was recording and building... Well, I guess I wasn't recording at that point, but... She got what was coming to her. So yeah, as I said, it was pretty easy. I feel kind of bad for it, but... and I wouldn't have done it if it hadn't been for the fact that her and AJ came after me the day before when I was working on my fish tank. And And I was able to kill AJ even though I was like mid-typing, but Saito got me. So I had to get her back. And I just want to show you another road. This is, well, road number 3 of 3. I still have to show you number 2 of 3. This is the Iron Golem road, which let's load in a bit, or let it load in a bit. It's kind of loading kind of slowly. That's one thing with this snapshot is I've had some world loading problems. But yeah, it goes up by the tree farm and over here, and we got a nice bridge that goes across. And no more having to climb over the mountain. Got a nice tunnel, which I will decorate someday. And then I expanded the circle that's around the temple here. It used to be 50 blocks diameter. Now it's 64 blocks. Gives me a little bit more room to work with. I will be putting like a wall around it and decorating this place with like pumpkin patches and maybe have some iron golems roaming around. And I'll have to have some sort of door right here, I think. Oh, look at that view. Look at that view. Got the nice cathedral over there. You saw it in another shot, but I didn't talk about it. There is our new clock tower. It is working. It actually keeps track of time, I believe. I'm not sure. What time is it? Doesn't seem to be working right now because it looks like all of those. Oh, there it goes. Maybe it's just I was too far away. So right now it is 6 a.m., which looks about right, I would say. We got the light down on the bottom, but that is done by one of our newest members, B-Rabbit, and it just looks so good. I mean, I think back to my first like couple weeks on the server, and I made that thing, and I made the first version of this thing. Vengeance Tech, I don't know if I showed this off, but Vengeance Tech made this better, my chicken cooker. So the way this thing works, how we upgraded it is, first of all, it sorts the cooked chicken, feathers, and raw chicken. And we have this side with lava that burns the chickens, gives you cooked chicken. This side with water that just kills them, gives you raw chicken. And that was for trading, so they could get raw chicken for our villager trading hut. Although maybe because it doesn't seem to be working. It's supposed to shoot eggs into this side when these chests are not full. And if these chests are full, it's supposed to not shoot eggs into there, which I guess this one isn't full yet. It's has some room in it, and that's why there's chickens here. And then when they're both full, there is a chest on the back that gets the eggs. And when everything is full, I believe it doesn't collect any of the eggs from up top, so they just despawn in there. And finally, road 2 of 3 that we made. This one was made by myself, Vengeance Tech, and Saito. She helped out a bit with a nice donation of ice. There's always an egg there. I don't see a chicken, but there's always an egg, like, right there. And it's not the same egg, because I keep picking it up, usually. But this road, finally, I have a road going out to my house. I don't have to parkour over the mountain anymore. So that's very nice. And here we are at my house. Yay, back home. Feels good to be home. Let me clean up, get some of this stuff gone, and then we'll check it out. Okay, so I haven't done a whole lot on this place since the last episode. I do have this nice chair here. I don't know if I'll keep it here, but I do want to put stuff like this. I'm going to put a couch right here facing the fire and a chair either here or maybe move this over. But when I do that, I'll show you how to make these. It basically just uses pistons to push the minecart or push the blocks into the minecart, which is pretty nice. End Effects showed me how to do that. There's my fish tank, and it's kind of ruined by the new snapshot. They kind of changed how ice, how transparent ice is. So now it like renders all sides of it, and you get this overlapping textures, and it's kind of hard to see through it. Not very good, but I guess they did that for the stained glass. But up here, up on top of this place, I kind of covered it up and started working on the second floor. I don't think I had any of this done last time. So what I'm going to do up here is this is going to be my bedroom right here. I'll have my bed over on this wall. I'm going to have some sort of balcony out here. And that will allow me, if I have ender pearls on me, although I never usually carry any. But if I do, or maybe I'll start carrying them, I can ender pearl into this like balcony area and get to my bedroom really easily. And over here, oh, and I remembered what I forgot. But over here, we're going to have my enchantment table. And I don't want to just have a normal, boring enchantment table. I want to have this be a nice open area, except for when I actually want to enchant something. But I did forget a few items, so I'll be right back. Alright, so what we have here is we're going to make retracting bookshelves and retracting enchantment table, which I brought a piston here to put on here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to put a pressure plate right in the center right here. And so we're going to need to carry a signal out. Hello, Saito. And we're going to, let's see, I think something like that. And that will send the signal to this, which is a T flip-flop. And so to make that work, first of all, we're going to need to bring up this wall, and that's going to have to be spruce wood, because that is an outside wall. And then we'll put oak wood there. So let's put an item in here, and then we can put a pressure plate on here and try out the T flip-flop. So let's see, what should happen is this dropper will shoot the item and it will fall into the hopper and end up in that dropper. So let's try it out. And there we go. And then step on it again, and it didn't work. Let's see, it ended up down there. Okay, something is wrong with this. Okay, so I think I got this figured out now. Step on the pressure plate, that torch turns off. Step on it again, it turns on. For some reason my redstone wasn't working, even though I checked the single player world where I built this, got it all to fit, and I did exactly the same thing, and for some reason it's not working on here. What was happening was it was shooting the stick into this one, and then it would shoot it again. So it was like there was some sort of lag going on maybe, where it would power that one first and then that one. Whereas in my single player world, it powered them too fast to actually cycle it. So I had to kind of bring the redstone up around here and straight into that one. So now it powers this block first, and then it powers the bottom one, which makes it work. And then what I have behind there is I have a comparator going off of this top one, right on top of the hopper, and just cover it up so that nothing flies out of there. So now, let's see, need torch, there we go. And so now I can step like that, and I need to make sure these are in sync too. So we'll have to put the stick down in that one. So now these will be in sync, and when I step on them, awesome. So now it's pretty easy thing to do. I just need to put some redstone on here and some redstone up on here, and that should power all of the pistons. There we go. So now I step over it and the pistons retract. Pretty cool. Let's do this side real quick. Don't need that one. Alright, and that last block back here. Okay, so now the bookshelves will be right here, and they'll step on the pressure plate, they'll get pulled back, step on it again, they'll be pushed forward. Excellent. So now we just need to power that piston right there. Okay, so I guess I've seemed to have run into a problem, and that is the fact that enchantment tables cannot be moved by pistons. I should have realized since they are mostly obsidian. Oh, that's sad. I really wanted this to be in the floor. So I guess we're not doing that. I'll scrap that. But at least we have the bookshelves. You know, the bookshelves will be farther back. We'll have a little bit more room here. And you just have to step on the pressure plate to actually get them in range. Alright, so I think I have kind of a design going on here. Covered up all the redstone, so now you just have the pressure plate sitting there. So now I'll have some chests along the walls here, maybe even put some chests above the bookshelves there. And then there will be a nice big window out the back here too, so you can get a nice view out here. Hello again, Vengeance Tech. And then again, these bookshelves are retracted, so you have lots of space to run around, you know, lots of space to play in. And then you can step on the pressure plate, they extend. You can enchant stuff with level 30. I don't have anything to enchant right now. Push it again, and they retract, and everything is all good. So, yeah. Now that I have that kind of worked out, I think the rest of the house should go together pretty well. I just need to get the bedroom set up and the little balcony up here. And now that I've figured that out, I know how big or how much space I need up there, so I have this all lined out and I can fill this in. I'll probably put like a bar, potion brewing area down here, and then I'll have lots of windows on these back walls and a nice backyard. But yeah, so I think that is about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, make sure to leave a comment down below, hit that like button, and subscribe if you aren't already. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye, peoples.